Hi everyone, this is Ubish from the Freedom Geek team, and today I'm going to interview Steve. How are you, Steve? Thank you so much for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your business?
Hi, yeah, very nice to be here. Thank you. So my name's Steve Auchettl from Australia originally, living over in the United Kingdom now and have for the past 6 years. So yeah, enjoying it over here. I run a company called SMA Digital, and basically we specialize 100% in creating quizzes for business coaches. And so we help them ultimately create a quiz that's really compelling, help them market it and get it out there to ultimately bring in a full self-qualifying pipeline of high quality leads and prospects.
Great. Thank you so much, Steve. How long you have been working with your VA?
Taj, she's been working with us now for, it's been, I'd say nearly 2 months now. So not that long, but from the get-go, she's been absolutely amazing. And she's really taken it in her stride, all the different things that we've been throwing at her, because we're very much still a young small business that changes quite often and quickly. She's been great to have on board.
And how did you even knew about VAs? Have you worked with any before?
We've worked a lot in the past using other platforms like Upwork.com and other sort of freelance websites, but always found them quite difficult to find really good people that we really like to work with and that really fit our team really well. I've literally gone through hundreds of freelancers on Upwork and things like that, and we'll only end up finding maybe one or two that are sort of the right sort of fit for us and our team. But going with Freedom Geek, we spoke to just 3 people and then got Taj on board, and right away you could see it was just a great fit from the beginning. So it just saved a lot of hassle and a lot of effort to find the right person.
What were your concerns before working with your VA?
Not too concerned about language or time zones. I mean, she's been great working in our time zone and being very accommodating to that. Even though keep saying it's a very flexible time zone, she always seems to be on when we are, so it's fantastic. My only concern up front was really just, well, what can we actually get out of a VA, and do they have the right skills and different things that we require. But that soon sort of became not an issue at all within our company. Taj really took on board the role of a marketing manager and doing things on LinkedIn for us. But then we found out recently that she's got other skills that we didn't even know about, including video editing skills and things like that, which she's an ace with, and she's been really helping us with that as well. So yeah, very, very skilled individual as a VA. So it's really nice.
Besides these skills that you mentioned, any other pleasant surprises that you have found when you work with your VA?
Yeah, I think it's just been just the ease of it all, and ultimately alleviating a lot of my time I would have spent previously on doing different tasks. Some tasks that just are sort of repetitive, other tasks that require a bit of creative thinking and design and things like that, like social media posting and a whole range of different tasks that normally either myself or my wife would be trying to sort of spend extra time doing it, but it's really freed up our own time so that I especially can spend more time growing the business rather than just doing all the day-to-day stuff.
How does having a VA has impacted your business?
Yeah, I think it's been really impactful in terms of, again, just freeing up my time. She's really helped with the marketing side. I don't know the exact numbers yet because it's so soon, but I know that she's definitely had a big impact there. We do a lot of stuff on LinkedIn and Facebook, and I know already we've had a lot of book calls and clients starting to come through from the work and efforts that our VA is putting in. But I think really, like, because she just frees up so many hours each and every single week, the impact is multiplying, because I can go off, I can go talk to strategic partners, I can do other things to grow the company. It really does have a big result that it's really hard to track how much it is, but I know it's massive.
How many hours or time do you think that you're saving while working with your VA?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, she started just on sort of part-time, 4 or 5 hours a day, and very quickly we increased her time to full-time, so 8, 9 hours a day. And I would say pretty much everything she does is directly saving me pretty much the same amount of time, or me or someone else in our team. So yeah, in a week, she'd be saving us, what's that, 30, 40, 50 hours of time that we'd be normally spending crunching away on things. So yeah, it's been so helpful.
How did you found the entire process of starting to choose your VA with the Freedom Geek?
Yeah, I found it really easy. Like I said, I've been on other sort of freelancing websites and trying to cipher through hundreds of people that apply myself, and not really knowing what to look for, but then doing little test projects, and it just becomes a big pain trying to go that way. Whereas going through the Freedom Geek from the very get-go, I had a really nice, pleasant conversations with you guys. Immediately, I forget the account manager I was speaking to, but she immediately understood exactly what we did, what we offered, and the type of person that we're looking for, and went out and obviously found some really good candidates. And it was very tough to choose between them because they were really high quality sort of individuals. The whole process was extremely slick, very well oiled sort of machine, and I was very, very happy to be on the receiving end of it.
In case anyone that is watching this, it's planning or thinking about hiring a VA but is still hesitant, what will you say to them?
I'd say just do it. Definitely make sure that you understand what you're trying to achieve out of it. And I know with our VA, the thing that works the best, like we use like Trello and a lot of Zoom calls and a lot of screen sharing and things like that to make the whole process easier. But I'd say definitely 100% just dive in, get started, and make sure you're willing to put in at least a couple of weeks of learning time with them. And then from that, you're just going to get so many benefits from it that it just makes it all worth it.
Besides what you mentioned, do you have any other tips to create a better relationship with your VA?
Better relationship with the VA. I know we're sending our VA an SMA Digital T-shirt to feel sort of part of our team. Obviously, being remote workers all around the world, and most of our team are, so it's a nice way to sort of bring everyone together. We have regular sort of scrums and meetings to bring everyone together as well, so they can feel a bit more part of a team. Working directly with our VA, we really utilize Skype a lot, and WhatsApp and Trello, and some of those management systems that sort of help with different projects that are going on, so that everything's sort of very clear about what's going on. And my only other tip is really when sort of stating what needs to get done. I think it's really important. We, as business owners, we quite often overlook actually explaining the reason why we want it to get done. And I think adding in a little bit about why you're wanting a task to get done in a certain way, or why you want a new task to be done, or whatever it might be, can make a huge difference, because then they sort of, the VA can understand the reason why you're actually doing something, and they can really think a lot more for themselves about it and suggest different ideas and aspects. So I think that's really important.
Perfect, Steve. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. Can you share your social media in case anyone wants to reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to reach out, the best way is either via Facebook, which is facebook.com/SMA Digital. You can find me on LinkedIn, Steve Auchettl. I'm always on LinkedIn as well. Or you can go to our website, smadigital.co.uk, and you can take our own demo quiz and see what you think.
Again, thank you so much, Steve, for sharing all of this. I'm pretty sure that all of these tips are going to be helpful for the people over here trying to start with your VAs. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.